everybody, Wytchy Prepper here. So I wanted to bring to you this recipe that I kind of came up with. I looked at a bunch of different stuff online and I thought this would probably be the best. Hope you can kind of see what I've got going on here. So I kind of mixed and matched some things and moved things around, and yeah, so I'm going to show you how to make homemade laundry detergent. And I'm going to try to give it a shot and see what it does. I've heard rave reviews about what's going on here. So I'm going to start out with pouring all of these. So this is a 4-pound box of Arm & Hammer baking soda. And I'm just going to head, and you can see my high-tech mixer is a trash bag. So I'm going to open this up. And I'm just going to pour the whole box, the whole 4 pounds, into the bag. Okay. That's all done. Then I also have a 3-pound, 7-ounce box of Arm & Hammer laundry booster and household cleaner. It's the super washing soda. So I'm going to go ahead and pop that in there. So yeah, I'm using the whole box because the recipes that I saw, I don't want to use partial stuff, so just keeps extra things on my shelf which I don't necessarily like. So we got the box of washing soda. And a box of 4 pounds, 1 ounce of your all-purpose borax. So from what I was told, of course, the borax and the washing soda are odor neutralizers. They really help brighten your laundry, remove stains. So, and the baking soda I had read was a, oh, what do I want to say? It lifts stains. So the baking soda's in there, and then the washing soda. And did you know that you could turn baking soda into washing soda by putting it in the oven? Who knew? So, the 4-pound box of borax. So those are all in. So I had this bar of Fel's naphtha. You can kind of see I broke it up into little chunks and it's in here. So I had this extra bar of Fel's naphtha that's been sitting in my laundry cabinet for quite some time. So I just chunked that up. And then all the recipes that I saw call for this Zote soap. Oh my goodness, that smells so good. It has citronella in it, which is really very fragrant, and also it's an insect repellent. But from what I've been reading, this is used a lot in Mexico. It's people call it Zote, but it's actually Zote soap. And so I'm going to put these in there. Again, just some chunks. Actually, I think I'm going to make them a little bit smaller. Just help and I'm just putting these all in my food processor. I also read that you could put them in the microwave and then they get really soft. And then you can crumble it. So I also have these jars of, I got these at the Dollar Tree. And this is the LA's Totally Oxygen Absorb or Oxygen Base Cleaner. This is chlorine free because you don't want, of course, to bleach your clothes. So I'm just going to add a little bit because I saw some of the other videos on some of the other stuff. I'm going to add a little bit of that in there. Makes it easier to break it up. So I still have a whole other bar, so I think I'm going to have to do this in two things, in two separate batches to get it all together. So I'm just putting it in this food processor, and I am going to wanted it like really finely ground, and it looks like that's done pretty well. Looks like there's a chunk that didn't quite get mixed in, and that's okay. Looks pretty good. So I'm just going to take this, I'm going to add that to the bag. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. No big chunks. It's kind of nice and flaky. Oh, and it smells so good. So I'm going to put this back on here. I'm going to add that chunk that didn't go. Open up this other. And I am going to break it up into the smaller piece because I think that was the larger piece that I ended up not cutting. So I'm just, again, chunking it up. I'm putting it into 4 pieces. And then I cut each of those 4 pieces in half. Oh, I can't get over how good this smells. So, chunking that up. And as you can see, this isn't really taking me a whole... If you have a food processor, I heard that it's a lot easier. So, there's that. More. I'm going to pour in some more of that oxygen. And I have 3 of these little jars. So I'm going to use all 3 of these eventually. And what's really neat is I guess you're only supposed to use a tablespoon of the powder once it's all done. And I'm going to put this scoop right in my little thing. This is actually 2 tablespoons. So if you fill this up halfway, that should give you a nice, and they said to use the 2 tablespoons for more soiled laundry, but we don't get our clothes really dirty, so 1 tablespoon, and it's supposed to last a year. So I'm gonna get loud on y'all again. Okay. I'm going to add a little bit more of the powder because the Zote soap seemed like it was more soft. So, and I really want this to be nice and my little suction cups that suction cup it to the counter. Alright, so I'm going to take that off. Flip that around. Take the top off. And I'm going to pour that right in there too. Man, I wish I had smell-o-vision because this smells amazing. Alright, so done with the food processor. So I'm going to take my last container of... So I did 3 of these containers. We're going to throw that in there. I'm diabetic, so I'm going to keep these for sharps, which will be kind of nice. Okay, so I also bought, these are from Dollar Tree, bought 4 of these bottles of the laundry booster. In the future, this is what I'm going to continue to use. It's just the 4 jars, but I have this extra container of, I believe, the mix that I showed you guys before, so it'll have a little Epsom salt in it. But I figured that I could use this up and get rid of those laundry boosters. And I'll keep the containers for a little bit. I don't know how this is going to work out. We'll see. But like I said, I heard rave reviews. So this is just the little fragrance boosters. These were from Dollar Tree, so I got 4 of those. And then I have the one mixed with Epsom salt that I made on another video. So if you don't want to try the laundry detergent, you can definitely just do the laundry booster and check that out on my other video. Alright, so these are all empty. Wow, that's a lot of detergent, so this is awesome. Supposedly it's supposed to be a year's supply. It's 4 loads for a year. So I'm going to take it, kind of close this end up, twist it so it doesn't come out. And I'm just going to like start rolling this bad boy around. Get all that mixed up. Probably should have gotten rid of those before I started. Alright, I'm going to set that there for just a second. Get rid of these bottles. And I'm going to grab another trash bag. I just don't want any of that falling out. Just in case. In there. I wish I had fancy editing software that I could use for you guys, but I'm not as high-tech as some of the other YouTubers out there. So again, I'm going to twist it closed, and there I have a little extra to play with. There we go. So that way I don't worry about holes or my nails in there. So I'm just going to continue mixing this. Oh, it smells so good even through the bag. And I can feel that it's really starting to get mixed together. It feels more mixed in with the powder because I was concerned about that zote soap because it's so soft, but it seems to be working okay. All right, I think, let's take a look. See what it looks like. Oh yeah. Oh, it's such a pretty color. I'll bring you over here so you can see it. See, it's this really pretty pink and blue. There's even a little bit of yellow from that Fel's naphtha. So, I'm gonna set you guys back down here. And move some of these things out of the way and washed. I'm going to take a nice big spoon and mix it up just a little bit. Well, do it the easy way. Just to be sure that it's really mixed well. I think we're good to go on that one. So I bought this really cool jar from Walmart. It was $8.97. Probably should have gone with as much as stuff is here. Probably should have gone with the 2-gallon one, but that's okay. So I can see that it's pretty well mixed up. Not a lot of chunks. I'm just going to kind of see if I need to push any of those out. And this is just a big ladle that I have, so I'm going to pour this into the jar. Spreading it to a few little chunks, and I'm just breaking those up. Looks like it's the Epsom salt or maybe the borax, because I usually break up the Epsom salts pretty good. Pretty in that jar. See all the like pink and everything? Came out so nice. So I filled that up, Yeah, I'm thinking the 2-gallon jar would have probably been better and it would have fit the rest of this, but that's okay. I'm going to take this. I have another container, not the glass, but I probably could have fit it all in this one. Wow, that's a lot. So see, I don't even know if the 2-gallon container would have fit that. So I got this 1-gallon container from Walmart. Glass, that's the one that's gonna sit on top of my washer or dryer. And then look at all of that in there. It's like more than halfway full. You can see. So yeah, that's a lot of laundry detergent, especially if you're only using that much at a time. All right then, so thanks for watching Wytchy Prepper. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope that this will help you save some money. All these products today cost me well, if it was just for the basic stuff, for the zote and all that, it was a little over $20. That's at Walmart and at Dollar Tree for the other items. The scent booster and the oxygen cleaner. This is something I already had on hand, so it didn't cost me anything. So, but that's how I'm going to make my next batch, when and if that comes. I'm going to use the 3 boxes and then the 4 scent boosters, so I won't have quite as much scent booster, but really that zote soap really smells so good, and actually this awesome oxygen has a really good scent as well. I mean, this just smells so fresh and clean. So there it is, folks. Homemade laundry detergent. Thanks for joining me. Wytchy Prepper out.